Friday. Peace and love. Something about those drums. Something about those drums. Peace and love. Happy Friday. I hope all is well. I hope you had a good week. Welcome to Gratitude and Chill. It is 7 o'clock p.m. on the East Coast here in New York. Wherever you're viewing me from, peace and love to you. I hope all is well. It has been a productive week. It's here. The weekend has begun. My beautiful moderator says, Happy Mother's Day Friday to start the weekend. Welcome to Chele from the Block podcast. Sending love. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Karima, for always showing up. Just showing love to the chat. It is time for a breathe in, breathe out moment. Time for a powerful pause. Just to reflect on the week. Reflect on everything we had to get done. Even to reflect on the things we could not get to and will conquer next week. It is now the weekend. Time to unwind. Time to show some gratitude for your life, your health, your strength, your peace. It has been a beautiful day. Rainy day, but beautiful, peaceful, calm. Had a few phone calls from a couple of family members checking in, sending love to all of my loved ones out there in the sound of my voice. Also, I want to spend a special shout out to Catherine Pape. I'm so excited for the project that we're working on behind the scenes. Sending her lots of love on her traveling that she will be doing soon. So I don't know what your plans are for the weekend, but to all the mothers, to all the matriarchs, we love you. We adore you. And this weekend, I hope that you are honored and loved on and cherished for being the matriarch of our families, raising our beautiful children, being the woman in this society. Yes, we all have our spaces that we belong and we have responsibilities to carry. I myself am a mother, and I don't really celebrate Mother's Day. I appreciate it. I understand it. I lost my mother when Gina was, let me think. Gina was 9 months when I lost my mother. I miss her dearly, especially since Gina will be 20 this year. So that's 20 years. My mother has been gone, and sending love to my biological mother wherever she is. I hope that all is well with her, and I hope she knows that I love her. But being a mother, I honor my position daily. I do. I honor the position of being the matriarch of my family daily. I will be taking it easy this weekend, as I normally do every weekend. Weekends are normally downtimes for the both of us. But I'm grateful to see another Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to Catherine and my moderator sister, Karima. I hope that the time spent with your family is full of nothing but moments that will make beautiful memories. Just taking the time to breathe in, breathe out. Take a moment to just reflect. Reflect on the week. We made it to Friday. Friday is my favorite day. It's the day of memories of my mother frying fish. Every Friday she would fry fish And me and her and daddy would eat at the dinner table. And it definitely was a staple of my childhood. So I'm just so grateful for the memories that I have. I'm grateful for the fact that I am a mother. The fact that I am a mother and I was able to raise my daughter into being a very strong being. I'm so proud of her. And maybe this weekend I'll reflect on a lot of the things that I did to help her along her journey. She's so independent, and I'm so grateful that we can relate to one another and we have a beautiful, beautiful relationship. The art of being a parent is very hard, but it is definitely doable. And I'm grateful for that chance that I was given to be a parent, to be a mother. And I'm definitely proud. Proud. How was your week? Yes, Karima said yes. Happy Mother's Day to us all. Yes, I hope your Mother's Day is filled with nothing but happiness and those beautiful grandbabies. I'm so happy for the mothers. So happy that we're getting through this year. Can you believe it is May already? Goodness gracious, this year is flying past. This is the first gratitude and chill for May, if I'm not mistaken. I think the last one was in April. We got a lot of rain this week. I know the flowers and the seeds that were planted for the harvest for this summer, I know they are happy. We definitely got a lot of rain here in New York. And they've been working in the garden all week. From seeds they've already planted and planting more seeds. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm planting seeds for all of my projects. Enjoying the process. I so enjoyed my Karima and my Kate with the project that we're working on behind the scenes. And I'm just so grateful for their energy. I'm grateful for their friendship and the connection. It's beautiful. I cherish it forever. And this is why gratitude and chill exists. It's just a moment that we take to just be grateful for the small things. Just to be grateful for the people in our lives that really support us on our journey. And even to give ourselves some gratitude and grace. Be grateful for everything that you did this week to get you where you are today. I had 3 hospital appointments this week. I started a new group therapy. I was a little nervous. Excuse me, but it came out, turned out good. I was very proud of the work that I'm doing to heal. Excuse me, I had to drink some tea. Y'all know I got my green tea. I got my blue lights on. Not a lot of sun today. So my mood has been a little down, but I've been binge watching Once Upon a Time. And it was so eerie how some of the quotes that were being said throughout the first season, I resonate with that story of having a purpose and not knowing the purpose the whole while you're on your journey. But as soon as the purpose shows up, everything makes sense. Sometimes we go through things in life when we don't understand who, what, when, where, or why. But if we stay focused on the bigger picture, sometimes it's not as heavy as it seems. Sometimes it's not as bad as it seems. Everything definitely has a purpose. I think about and analyze a lot of the pain that I've had to endure over the years. And today I can honestly say, with all of the work that I've done on my own, the self-help skills, even some of the materials from Catherine Pape and the therapy that I'm grateful to be a hold of. It's very hard to get good therapy in the United States. I thank God for New York. New York is saving my soul. Literally, the resources have changed over the years. There is a younger class of doctors that are educated more somewhat holistically. It's so amazing that intuition comes up in therapy. Science of energy is so real, and this is why the talk between Karima and Kate and I feel it's very important. Using my energy here every Friday just to sow the seed of gratitude has changed my life abundantly. It really has. It has connected me with people that I may not have been able to connect with had I been on any other path. Please forgive the sirens. I wish y'all could have seen when we did our talk, and the sirens was so loud in the middle of my recording. I may watch that again just to get a little tickle. That was just the funniest moment. I really had fun this week. This week was a good week. I have no complaints. Again, please forget the sirens. Y'all know where I'm at. I literally was in the store like 20 minutes ago, and I'm thinking I know I wasn't drinking, but I'm like, am I tripping? I saw out my peripheral a man running up the street, but in the opposite direction of the traffic. And then I swore I saw a police car driving the wrong way up the street. So I'm nosy as I don't know what. Because you want to be aware. You always want to be aware of your surroundings. And lo and behold, I was correct. They threw a brother on the ground. I don't know what happened. To them, love and light. I hope he's okay. But he had on Crocs and it's raining out there. I don't know what he thought, where he thought he was going, running in the rain from the police. Those people are trained to hunt you, respectfully. I was like, I really thought I was tripping because I had just woke up from a nap. But lo and behold, I was correct. But we all as a community stood out there with him, right or wrong, to make sure that he would be safe in front of our eyes. Everyone had their cameras out. I didn't take my phone out. I was more focused on how they were handling him. Because when you make them run, they get a little upset about that. But he was fine when he left our presence, and I just hope that whatever he was going through, that he gets through it and change his life. Because that is a bad feeling to have to run from the police. He gave me anxiety. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know what he did, but I'm just glad it wasn't worse. Running up the street like that, and the traffic on Fifth Avenue is kind of dangerous. Running to the traffic, but when you're under pressure, that's why I tell you, as the woman that I am now, I won't say when I was younger I didn't get in trouble. Yes, I did. Oh my goodness, are you serious? I was getting in trouble in grade school. But once you grow older and you mature, especially when you become a parent, for me, my daughter is single. She doesn't have any children, so I'm not saying like for her to go out there wilding. But you have less responsibilities. You have a little bit more fun when you don't have children. And I sure did. Are you serious? I didn't have children until I was 25 years old. Honey, and matter of fact, let's not say children, a child. One. And it was a growth process for me. When I had my daughter, I was married. I didn't know what I was doing. I'd never been a mother before. And the only examples I had was who raised me, and I refused to repeat any patterns when it came to my child that I wasn't comfortable with. So I had to do a lot of growing, a lot of growing on my own, seeking out resources. I had a lot of support. Gina has two of the best godmothers. God rest one of her godmothers' soul. She passed, but she did come here. And her other godmom will be here next month. I can't wait to see her. I had support. I had support, mainly strangers, to be honest. I didn't have a lot of support from my family, somewhat rightfully so. I didn't expect much, but I'm grateful for time. Time forced me to mature. Time forced me to make a lot of changes. Did it happen overnight? No. No, it did not. Even the first 10 years, I still didn't have it together. But when my daughter went in that coma for those 9 days, that put a lot of things in perspective, especially when she came home insulin dependent. I had to learn how to take care of her after taking care of her for 10 years. And it was rough. I couldn't earn a living. It was rough. It was rough. But I'm so grateful for those struggles. Because through those struggles, I actually learned how to thrive. Outside of just surviving, I was able to, even with nothing, I was able to still provide a foundation for her. I remember one of my cousins called Child Protective Services on me, and oh my goodness, the allegations. Oh, the allegations. So at that time, I was in a room. I was renting a room. And when I tell you this room, oh my goodness, was maybe a 20 by 20. It probably was bigger than that, but it was so small. It was so small. One little room, small room, me and my daughter. I made sure she had meals every day. I made sure she had somewhere to sleep every night. I made sure she got to school every day. And the CPS worker came to the door, and Audrey and my biological mother was there. Gina was so tiny. I think she was in like the 5th grade, 4th grade. And the lady was like, I have to ask her all of these questions. And I was upset because I'm like, I'm a good mother. Why is this happening? They said, anytime we get allegations, we have to check. I said, okay. I'm cussing the lady out. My mama telling me to calm down. Audrey telling me to calm down. I'm going off. The lady said, I have never seen so much love in such a tiny space in my life. I'm going to close your case. She said, I'm so sorry you have to do this. I said, ma'am, it's my family. She said, I'm so sorry. So I give voice to what I've been through, but I'm grateful for it all. It taught me how to move correctly. There were so many times they called these people on me. Had I not been aligned with being a true parent, a true woman, the true matriarch of my line, I would have failed. I don't know where Gina would be today. I don't know where I would be today. But today I'm grateful to say my family is intact. My soul is intact. We're growing. We're happy. Our loved ones love us and we love them. And that, to me, is the checkmate. That is the win. Being able to wake up with gratitude every single day, even when things are not even going how I want them to go, I still have so much abundance from the seeds that I planted years ago. And I watered those seeds and I protected those seeds to this day. To this day, I still have to protect myself and her. But I'm grateful for the awareness. I'm grateful that I know what I need to do. I know what I have to do. Welcome to Gratitude and Chele. It's 7:21 p.m. on the East Coast. I am so grateful for the energy that you share here with me every Friday. Make sure you do give this video a like. You can also share. That helps my channel grow. And we are growing. Little Basil, our puppy, has gone viral. He is showing up in, let me tell you, South America, Australia. Peace and love to Andy B. Basil is going viral. Okay. His analytics. I went to sleep after uploading his little video, and I woke up and I was like, Basil, do you see this? Italy, Germany, France, Poland, Australia, South America. Peace and love to everyone, everywhere, especially my relatives, known and unknown. I will put my email in the chat. If you have taken a DNA test and you want to connect with your family here, there, and everywhere, our project is still in effect. It is actually in a new phase. I want to congratulate the descendants of the enslaved Catoctin 27 and more for their work alongside Catoctin Furnace Historical Society in Frederick, Maryland, Thurmont, Maryland. I want to really salute everyone who supported the acquisition of the land that didn't get covered by that fateful highway to cover up our ancestors. I'm so grateful that all of our due diligence has paid off, and the descendants are the guardians to those ancestors. It gives me chills to even say that. Congratulations to the new friends group that I myself actually helped to found behind the scenes. Last year, we worked very hard building a nonprofit to maintain and create an actual grave site out of this grave dump. I actually went there last year, and it was a very powerful process to go through. It was emotional, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful to connect with the relatives that I've connected with online in real life. We're definitely family. It's amazing, and we're global. It's no black, it's no white, it's humans. The soul tribe is coming back together, and race can't even play a role because we're all mixed. We're all mixed into this story. And the work that we're doing, you are welcome. There is my DNA project email. You can reach out to me anytime. If you would like to collaborate for any of your work that you're doing, you can also email me for collaborations for the channel or interviews, talks, shelfontheblock@gmail.com for channel collaborations. And I'll share that as well. Peace and love. I want to tell you happy Friday, and to all the mothers. If your mother is still living, make sure you love on her extra specially all week. because you only get one. Well, I got two. I'm special. My adopted mother and my biological mother. I can't say you only get one. I'm sorry. I'm special. Some of us are special. I have four parents, and I honor them all. Um, which I remember my adopted mother being worried about me finding my biological family and just erasing her, all the work she's done. I don't know why she thought that would even be possible. My heart is big enough to love them both, and I do. They both play significant different roles in my life, and I couldn't have one without the other. That's what emotional intelligence will do for you when you can look at a situation and really see the positive in it, past the negative. Of course, an adoptive mother would feel some type of fear when the child wants to look for their biological parents. I can understand that. I truly can. And once upon a time, it's so fitting that I'm going to watch that right now. Um, I can relate to that, but I love both of my mothers. They both taught me how to raise my daughter into a golden princess and a beautiful being that I am so proud to, I would say, to the end of me. That's mine. That's my baby. So I know all of the mothers are going to be beautiful this weekend and pampered and proud of themselves. Be proud. Raising a life here is tough. It's really tough. And if you did it the best you could, be proud of yourself. Love on yourself a little extra this weekend. Put your feet up. Smile a little extra. Laugh a little more. Be grateful for the journey. I sure am. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for this space that we have every week to come and share some positive energy. Let me look and see what my affirmation for today is. I love those drums. Something about those drums, they just keep me calm. Where's my affirmations at? There it is. This was awesome. Yes, Kareema, I love you. Thank you for joining. Chele from the block. Have a great weekend, everyone. Yes, enjoy yourselves and also be safe, but definitely enjoy yourselves. Today's affirmation, before we close out and turn up, I strive toward inner peace. I forgive and free myself from burdens. I'm going to say it twice. Again, I strive toward inner peace. I forgive and free myself from burdens. That's a good one for today. We're not going to worry about nothing. We're going to enjoy this weekend. We're going to say it one more time. I strive toward inner peace. I forgive and free myself from burdens. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all know I got to put my breathe in, breathe out. Don't forget, take those moments this weekend. Take those moments, hold on to them tightly, cherish your loved ones, check on your elders, check in on you too. Don't forget your self-care, it matters. I want to send nothing but love to you. Happy Friday, happy Mother's Day weekend. I love you, I love you, I love you.